Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the news at 8. Today, the 12th day, the month of January 2024. I am Grace Dorcas Unyekachi. First, major headlines. Dr. Alex Oti floors PDP at Supreme Court. INEC assures H3 rerun election in Enugu State. Government adopt 23 people in FCT community. We take commercials. We'll be right back with details and more. Stay connected.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now the details. The Supreme Court has dismissed the appeal by the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and its candidate in the last governorship election in Abia State, Okechukwu Ahiwe, seeking to sack Labour Party's Alex Oti as the governor of Abia State. In a judgment on Friday, the Apex Court held that the appeal was unmeritorious and proceeded to dismiss it. Justice Wani Abaji, who read the lead judgment, held that the appellant Ahiwe and the PDP failed to prove their case that Oti was not qualified to contest the election and that the election was made by substantial non-compliance. The Supreme Court has affirmed the election of Francis Iwifuru as Ebonyi State Governor. Ifeanyi Odi of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) had challenged the election of Iwifuru on the grounds of electoral malpractice. He also said Iwifuru was not properly sponsored by his political party for the March 2023 election. Delivering judgment on Friday, Tijani Abubakar, who led a 5-member panel of the court, held that the appeal was always going to fall like a bag of cards. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) said on Thursday that it will conduct a hitch-free and credible rerun elections in Enugu State on February 3rd. The Commission's resident electoral commissioner (REC) in the state, Chukwuemeka Chukwu, disclosed during a stakeholders meeting in Enugu that preparation for the rerun elections was in full gear and almost concluded. The appeal court late last year ordered the rerun of elections in Udenu Igbeze North Federal Constituency and Enugu South Urban State Constituency in Enugu State. The defense headquarters has called the Nigerians to see the fight against insecurity as a collective work and use the viral social media slang "no gree" for anybody to drive home the message. This charge came from the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, during the DHQ's bi-weekly media briefing in Abuja on Thursday, saying that the military would act on proofs from Nigerians. The Department of State Services has debunked reports that its operatives recently arrested any officials of the Central Bank of Nigeria. The DSS refuted the report in a statement on its verified X handle late Thursday night. The National Judicial Council (NGC) has clarified that no date has yet been fixed for the swearing-in of the newly appointed 11th Justice of the Supreme Court. The Council said that the purported news by an Abuja-based media organization suggesting Monday, January 16th, for the inauguration of the justices did not emanate from it. A statement by the NJC's Director of Information, Barrister Soji Oye, clarified that neither the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Honorable Justice Olukayode Ariwola, who is the NJC chairman, nor the council itself, or told or endorsed the purported date. The Nigerian Police Ebonyi Command said it has commenced physical and credential screening for 1,537 applicants in the ongoing nationwide recruitment exercise. Mrs. Augustina Obodo, Commissioner of Police in the state, disclosed this to the News Agency of Nigeria on Thursday in Abakaliki. Obodo said that the screening, which started on Monday, has been hitch-free. The Miti Alakatu Breeders Association of Nigeria Kaduna State, Makban, has demanded a probe of the alleged extrajudicial killing of their members. They were alleged to have been killed by the Nigerian Army, but the headquarters, one division of the Nigerian Army, in a statement on Thursday night by Lieutenant Colonel Musa Yahaya, acting deputy director and Army Public Relations, denied involvement of the Army in the said killing. However, in a statement by Makban Kaduna chairman Haruna Usman Tuga, he insisted that the organization, as an umbrella body of Fulbi in Nigeria, received with serious concern the information. Minister of Sports Development Senator John Eno has pledged to tackle funding challenges in sports in the country. Eno made this known on Thursday in Abuja at a technical meeting with federations head of the 13th African Games in Ghana from March 8 to March 24. The minister said funding has always been a challenge in the development of sports in the country, and that relying wholly on government for funds was no longer tenable. Gunmen said to be number around 40 stormed the Kawul community in Buhari Area Council of the FCT in the early hours of Thursday and abducted 23 people. Kawul shares boundary with two states, Niger and Kaduna. The councillor representing the area, Abdul Mumini Zakari, who is the deputy speaker in the council, said that the gunmen arrived around the community on Wednesday from Kuyeri Forest in Kaduna State. Madam Obehiten Jonathan, the elder sister of former President Goodluck Jonathan, has passed on. She died on Thursday, January 11, 2024, at the Federal Medical Center, Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, after a brief illness at the age of 70. This was announced in a statement issued by Jonathan's media office on Thursday. While on sports, the Super Eagles head coach Jose Pesiro has handed a late invitation to Paul Onochu as a replacement for the injured Umar Sadiq in Nigeria's squad for the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations. Sadiq has been ruled out of the AFCON 2023 finals due to a knee injury. The 26-year-old sustained the injury in Nigeria's 2-0 friendly defeat to the Selly Stars of Guinea on Monday. Onochu's invitations is now subject to approval from his Turkish club, Trabzonspor. And that sports news brings us to the end of the news at 8. But before we go, recap major stories. Dr. Alex Oti floors PDP at Supreme Court. INEC assures hitch-free rerun election in Enugu State. Gunmen adopt 23 people in FCT community. These and many more different platforms. Log on to www.abntv.com.ng, and you can also follow us on our social media platforms displayed on the screen. I am Grace Dorcas Emekachi. You have a pleasant night. Rest, stay safe.